Hey everybody, it's Adasa Monique. I am here with a brand new deck review, and today I am reviewing the Transparent Tarot deck by Emily Carding. I finally received it, and I'm finally doing the review. I've tried it so many times. Once it was because I had it done it on mute, and then there were other things that were getting in the way. I was sick and all that other stuff. So I'm finally getting around to reviewing this. So let's begin. All right. So, ignore the background. I have my son watching TV while I'm doing this. All right, so we have this right here. Obviously I've already opened it, and it comes with a book. This is actually a pretty big book. I'm gonna just take it out of the box right now. So just like every other tarot card deck, there are meanings for the decks, I mean for the cards. Um, standard, you know. And in the back, what's interesting is that it can give you some ideas on how to read your cards. Of course, there are some spreads um, right here. And then there's this right here. You can use this guide to read your cards like a story of sorts. So I find this very, very interesting and actually pretty awesome. Now, as far as the deck actually goes, I have one problem. First of all, I have bought the fake deck from Temu. My son destroyed the book, the box, and I lost some of the cards, so there's that. Well, here's an example of how small this deck is. Okay. And when we take out the actual card deck from the real deck here, it's big. It's huge. It's huge, huge, huge. It's huge. Okay. I have a problem with this because I have small hands, very small hands. I'm kind of a small person. So, um the big deck I'm not a big fan of. I'm going to grab the cloth that it came with. So it makes it easier for you to read the cards. I'm going to select a card from the big deck and one from the small deck, so you can see for yourself just how big a difference it makes. Since this is a very quick review, I'm just going to go ahead and show you this and tell you how I feel about the deck. Um, Flipping through the cards and everything, it's difficult with small hands. I'm not a big fan of the deck. Big deck, as I said. The small deck is great. I believe that this deck is more suitable for those who are seasoned tarot card readers. If you just so happen to be a beginner and you get this deck and it works out, you like it, great. But I don't think that this is an appropriate deck for beginners, simply because of the mechanics here. You don't have your typical, you know, um, wording as far as, Two of Cups goes, and it's not in a Rider Waite imagery. These pictures are way different than a Rider Waite pictures. So this kind of like leaves it up to your imagination, your interpretation. As far as the presentation and the storage goes, this is great. This is amazing. I believe that this is probably one of the best storage pieces that I have received with my decks. I love that there is a compartment for the I don't want to call it a towel, but a little the sheet that it comes in. And then there's a spot for the box. So the box is very big. So I don't know if you like to store your decks on a bookshelf. This is pretty big. It might be kind of annoying. I love the deck. I absolutely love the deck. Is it worth 60 bucks as a beginner? I don't think so. I think that if you're going to get this deck, get the small one first. If you like it as a beginner or even as an advanced reader and you like using this deck, definitely get this one. Especially if you're okay with big decks and you have bigger hands, it's awesome, but I don't feel that the price point is worth it. I feel like this is probably more like $30 rather than 6. This I got for about $7 on Temu. Now, I got this just to see if I liked the deck. I liked it. I wasn't expecting it to be this huge. What I might go and do is get a new deck since my baby destroyed it, and I'll use this deck, but I will use the book and the contents such as this little thing here. This little thing. Yeah. But I won't use the actual cards. They're just way too big for me. If you like this honest review, please like, subscribe, comment if you like. Let me know which decks you think that I should review. I do have a few more of them, including this True Intentions deck. I have not opened it yet. It is still in the plastic, so I am thinking about doing review on this very soon. I just really wanted to get this out of the way, just because I've been trying to do this review for a while now. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Hadassah Monique, and if you'd like, you can follow me on my blog. That is thestonedpriestess.com on Tumblr. Make sure that you do have an account, and if you would like to ask me for a free reading, you can also go to my blog to submit a question. I do answer my um questions every week, which is usually Wednesday. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.